Hello and welcome back to Sovel. We're playing as the Dwarf Engineer challenge level 7, and yeah, let's get right into it. As you can see from this map, we're going to be going down the bottom path and we're going to be going down all the way through the bottom, because this has a little tent over here, which I'd prefer because it just gives us experience for our units. So let's begin and let's see what the enemies have. Okay, so they don't have that many horses, so it looks like my cannon isn't going to do all too well, but it's fine. I could try to snipe out the enemy cannon and we'll see how it goes. Okay, maybe I can't. I'll just shoot the crossbows, that's fine as well. Just try to make use of it, I guess. But yeah, we kind of have to go into the enemies because yeah, we got the really high-end units. Okay, maybe if the units could get some saves, that'll be also nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna pass some turns. We'll see how well it goes. What we then yeah, obviously try to get rid of their crossbows as well, revolving ones, and unfortunately it doesn't work out all too well. So don't forget to leave a like and smash that subscribe button. Every little bit is appreciated. I read all the comments. So, and while I'm here, I also want to talk about Hartley. So it's a little jelly producer. So it's yeah, I say little, it's a big company, and they basically produce jellies. I've basically in the morning before university I always eat like a Hartley jelly because it's just quite quick, and yeah, it allows me to get on the bus. But the thing about it is that yeah, it's basically that it's I kind of like drink them almost. I don't use a spoon or anything. I just quite literally drink the entire jelly. Yeah, it's just kind of funny in my opinion, because yeah, I just drink the entire thing. Buy on these guys. Hope that we get quite a good rolls, and yeah, we do. Yep, nice, cool. That's a lot of damage going in there. As long as the dwarf deep guard are fine, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to deal with the enemies. And I'm just going to slowly start moving over here because I'm going to deal with the crossbows, with the cannon, and with the dwarf flying machine. So that's nice. And now the imperial cannon is actually blocking its own path from being able to shoot. That's very nice. So yeah, I'm going to skip charges and we can continue shooting. So yeah, I just quite literally chug down jelly. It gives me my water intake in the morning, keeps me hydrated for the rest of the day. Yeah. It's also, there's quite a few ones. I like the raspberry flavored ones, but I recently got like what was it? It's like a fruit flavored one, so it's really nice. It's kind of tropical in flavor, and yeah, it's especially nice when it has a bit of juice at the top. And yeah, I just drink that down. So yeah, apart from just eating I guess that sort of stuff, I've also been eating slightly healthier stuff. Apart from just sugary jelly, I've been trying to eat some kiwis. I've been trying to eat some kiwis as well in the morning. Yeah, so that was nice as well. But what am I going to do? I'm going to shoot him with my rifle from my lord, and then hopefully that's enough to get rid of him. No, because he gets a perfect 6. Wow, that's a 5+ saves, and he gets a 6. Cool. And then that's understandable. And yeah, just something that I just have to deal with now. So yeah, while I'm going to slowly move up all my units, and hopefully this guy can be intercepted by the deep guard, because I would really prefer the crossbows not to be charged over here, especially in the rear like that. So yeah, there we go. Prevent the crossbows from being charged. Cool. So yeah, having 2 kiwis in the morning, I wouldn't really recommend it. I personally had it, yeah, I could definitely tell that it was not a good idea. There's just not, wow, what's happening over there? But yeah, it's a bit of a mess regarding the whole. Can I shoot this guy? No, I can't. Like, that is a big mess. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend having the kiwis because there's just not enough, I guess, nutrients in them. They don't really fill you up. So definitely would not recommend doing that in the morning. Might just leave that guy behind. Might just do something else like this instead, where I just kind of shoot this guy and then I throw a fireball at him as well. Maybe I'll throw a fireball at the halberd unit. So I think I will do that because the halberds, they got slightly less defense. So obviously they were easier targets. So I expect more of these to go through. That was quite nice, that's for sure. So I'm just gonna casually make my way past, I guess. What can I do? I can move down over here. Cool. And maybe that's not good. I guess I will move over here. I guess attacking halberds is not good with the deep guard because they get 4+ hits. So yeah, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? Probably not a good unit to attack. That's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna shoot these guys as well to make sure that I get rid of a few more. They save all of that. That's really lucky for them. I mean, 4+ saves. They save all 4 of those. That's amazing for them. And then I can move these guys up slightly to charge these halberds in the side. Cool. So we'll see how this goes, won't we? So I really prefer having like sandwiches or something like that in the morning. Some people would probably say like having a. Oh, that's really good saves. The deep guard, isn't it? Yeah, deep guard got really lucky there. But yeah, either sandwiches or something else, because the kiwis, they don't really last long. So not a good breakfast option to have fruit or something like that in the morning. You need something with a bit more consistency, I guess. I'm gonna try to get rid of this guy again. No, I mean, if you see this, then you realise how big of a mess that is, because it just causes a massive flashing all over the screen, and it just doesn't do anything. So yeah, that's just really interesting. I can hit the crossbow with this unit, and then they reroll any failed attacks because it's a ranged unit. So yeah, they got the oath of ranged or something, so reroll failed attacks on ranged units. That's really nice. This is working out quite well for me today. Cool, and then maybe I can attack the halberds or something. Oh well, yeah, we'll see. Maybe I should charge in the archers into the unit of enemies. So we'll see how well it works, won't we? So just make my way through here. And what else have I got on here? So yeah, paying $10. Paying $100 for a DLC. That's something that basically World of Warcraft has been experimenting with, and that's a really interesting thing to talk about, I guess. I will charge in the side here just to help out the dwarf machine. We'll see how well it works. I don't have high hopes for it, but I can definitely hope that it does go well. Just slowly deal damage to this halberd unit, I guess. And then yeah, they slowly turn around to attack the deep guard in the side, but I will see how it works, won't we? Because the deep guard, I'm pretty sure that these two side guys aren't going to do too well, but that's still 4 attacks going in on the enemies, and with their power and their skill, it's going to be a lot. So right then, so £100, oh well, $100 for a DLC is definitely quite a lot. It's just something that Blizzard has been experimenting with in their surveys and stuff like that, to see what people are willing to pay for the products, and that is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's a big investment up front to be spending that much, especially on like World of Warcraft, which is a subscription based already. So you're paying for the subscription, then you're also paying for the DLCs within their games. Although I'm pretty sure that was for the Diablo expansion. So as you can imagine, you bought the Diablo 4 game and then you have to pay £100 for a DLC. That's a bit ridiculous. Or I guess expansion in this case. That's what expansions are. They're just DLCs. It's a way to make money post launch and to make production slightly more affordable if you can actually get people interested in the game. But as I've said, I really dislike the way that it's just been done, and it just feels highly negative. I'm gonna charge it. Yep, there we go. Because yeah, these deep guard, their biggest weakness is of course the enemy cannons. So the less we interact with the cannon, the better it is for us. But I was wondering what people would spend on DLCs, things like that. I feel like a DLC that's half the price of the original game, but offers half the content is quite decent. So stuff like the Fallout 4 DLCs, they're quite nice. I mean, there's if you could get some of the Skyrim expansions or alternate editions of Skyrim on sale, then that's also quite nice. Getting like a deluxe edition of Skyrim or whatever it's called for like £10 is very decent. That's for sure. And then yeah, I'm gonna have to immediately move this deep guard because I really don't want him to be shot by the cannon. So yeah, we'll see what we. Hopefully he doesn't get shot by the cannon, because if he does, that's going to be really sad. Yeah, there we go. Is that a side charge? Don't think so. I'm just going to have to mess around with this. There we go, cool. That's the rear charge. Yeah, there we go, they're being shot by the cannon. That's so painful. Yeah, the 5+ saves because it's a cannon shot is just highly painful indeed. Hopefully we can get these guys to rout sometime soon, because this is just ridiculous. Like, come on. This Dwarf Engineer has just been rolling, and so have these Dwarf crossbows. And yeah, it's just hopefully we could get some hits off eventually, and there they go, they're routing instead. That's so nice. And yeah, the cool, they're routing. So nice. Yeah, saves us a bunch of time. So what else have I got on here? So yeah, talking about Stellaris and Hoi 4, they got like thousands of pounds in DLCs, but the thing about those DLCs is that they're like £5, £10 a pop. So if you buy the original game for like when it was full price, nowadays you could get it for like £3 sometimes when it goes on sale on Steam. So games like that, they do quite well on sales, because you could just get the game and a bunch of DLCs, and that's just so much content over there. So that's quite good. That's what I'm gonna say. Just getting so much content. Take money on the cannon, dwarf crossbows. I have to take the units, and then take the units here as well, and then. Yeah, take the buddy on the flying machine, because it should really be melee anyway. So yeah, bottom path, because yeah, it's slightly less random with only one random event, and the other place being basically a tent, so a camp, I guess, to get us healed up. So that's very nice. So do something like this, which is something I learned quite a while ago, so that we're not being kind of blocked by this cliff, if anything. So cool. And let's see what they have. They shouldn't really have any, long range, because these are like the Chaos Marauders type of units. So they're really just strength comes from the fact that they got a stronger melee unit. So yeah, they don't really have ranged capabilities that can really match us or anything like that. So I'm just gonna pass some turns. I'm gonna let the enemies move, and then I can obviously move around them, and then I can take my advantage of the enemy's positioning and things like that to get a few shots off Kai. So that should be a shot. Yeah, there they go. Just barely hitting these guys. Obviously, we don't have any rerolls, so yeah, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Cool. And then they're trying to attack by flying machine. That's fine by me. I'm obviously gonna move to the side. I'm gonna use my special mechanical expertise to buff up the flying machine because it's not really buffed right now. All too much. It only has the ability to get the +1 attack, which is not bad. And yeah, there we go. Just dealing slightly more damage, I guess. Not a lot. Don't get me wrong, but more than enough to, get the enemies worrying and to basically get them to kite this unit or be kited by this unit. So I'm going to pass some more turns. We'll see how it works out, won't we? Okay, kiting him out. So I'm going to shoot this guy. Yep. Then what else have I got on there? So apart from the DLCs, I wanted to talk about Pokemon Go. So it's been quite a while since the craze of Pokemon Go. People going out of their way to run around outside and collect Pokemon, I guess. But yeah, I'm surprised that Nintendo isn't suing all the Pokemon Go rip-offs, like Minecraft World and World of Warcraft wanted to make one of their own versions similar to Pokemon Go. So yeah, basically surprised that obviously Nintendo isn't suing everyone that's tried to copy Pokemon Go, because that's something that they would definitely do. Yeah, I'm just surprised about that. They have a tendency of basically copyrighting anything that's even somewhat similar to their current IPs. So the fact that it's not happening right now is truly rather rare. You should definitely jot that down in your calendar. Nintendo doesn't sue everyone. They just sue them. They just sue everyone sometimes. That's what they do. It's just a very crazy situation overall. The fact that Pokemon Go copycats and stuff like that just get to get away scot-free. Have to charge these guys out. So I'm gonna skip charges, and yeah, cool. I'm gonna skip charges. Can I flee? I can flee, can't I? Oh no, it's gonna take me off the map. I'm gonna have to intercept. Yeah, I'll intercept it. I was really hoping that they might charge the Dwarf Veterans, but it looks like that's not the case. So yeah, hopefully a recharge will be enough to rat these guys. They only got 7 discipline. It's still quite good. Don't get me wrong, 7 discipline could go a long way. So by all means, not terrible. And then obviously attack the Dwarf horses because they got 2 wounds per model, so obviously that's the thing that you really want to be targeting with a cannon that has lethal strikes. So each attack deals 2 damage, so you really want to use the cannon to its maximum effectiveness. This I could just dodge by turning slightly, and yep, there we go, cool. So just minimal effort on these types of movements to get the enemies to basically be kited by you, because I really don't want to move the cannons. So yeah, moving the cannon is always a problem. And okay, somehow we didn't get any attacks off whatsoever. So yeah, 5s, and they lose that, so they're running away. Cool, very nice indeed. Luckily nobody else is being charged, so that's quite good for us as well. So what else have I got on here? Yeah, D&D. Yeah, basically the problem with D&D was the fact that going back and fixing their own lore within the D&D world, yeah, it's just really awkward. And I'm not gonna lie, do something like this. We'll see how the charges go. They should really go in the Deep Guard's favour, because yeah, they got Oath of Cavalry, so they should technically be really destroying those cavalry guys. So we'll see what we. Cool. And then obviously I hope that these Dorpid axes turn around to attack the flying machine, but we'll have to see what we. Obviously move away the crossbows. Definitely have to see, and then turn around and attack the Dorpid horses with the cannon. Cool. Yep. They should really be running off the field, shouldn't they? We'll definitely have to see. Attack these guys, and then obviously fireball them as well, just to deal slightly more damage. And then yeah, I hope for the best. I mean, they do have some good saves. I mean, 4 plus 4 defense, 4 plus saves is not too bad. So yeah, 5 plus saves on those fireballs. Yeah, fireballs are definitely more for like large quantities of enemies rather than just single units. So yeah, cool. We'll see how well these rolls go. Like, come on now, these dwarf veterans are not really doing too well, are they? Deep Guard should do well, and there they go. They got 2 attacks. They got everything. So very nice. I'm pretty sure the hounds count as cavalry. Do they not? They should count as cavalry. Because the hounds count as cavalry, Deep guard should be getting rerolls on the failed attacks, so that should be really nice as well. Definitely have to see how well it works out. And then, oh wow, this is a bit awkward. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna get charged at the back by the Dwarf axes. So definitely. Oh, okay, maybe not, because the Dwarf axes are too busy chasing after us. Cool, very nice indeed. That's complete turnaround, and then I can just shoot them. So that's very nice as well. That's really good planning that went over here. So those guys came back. So this is what I mean, like just slowly being overwhelmed. To be fair, these deep guard basically run the show by themselves. It's very nice. So then we'll see how well it goes. Yeah, we were able to get rid of this singular guy over here from Northbend Horses. That's really nice. Can I charge these guys at the side? Probably can't I? So I've charged them at the side. Cool. And then hopefully that gets them to rout. But that's pretty much all I can do. So nothing much else to have to do. Okay. What can I do? I really can't turn around, can I? No, I can't. Oh wow, this is bad because I really want to move around the side and then shoot the cavalry, but I can't do that because there's just not enough space. But if I move these guys, they basically going to get charged by the cavalry because the cavalry's going to turn around and charge them. So I guess do something like this and then, yeah, obviously let the cavalry charge it to us. That's the best I can do. Understandable. So yeah, we'll definitely have to do something like this and then basically moving in from the side over here. Cool. And then what else have I got on here? So, yeah, apart from the Wizards of the Coast changing stuff, because they quote-unquote labelled it problematic language, as they like to call it, but it's just basically changing what they had written down in some of the old books. It's just really disingenuous to do that. You know, it's just ruining history. Like, if you want an authentic experience, you know, it's the same with video games, where, you know, video games get changed from their original releases, you know. So, you know, stuff like, you know, what was the game? You know, the Deadpool game. Deadpool game got basically cancelled, and then it got re-released, and then it got cancelled again because of the crass language and, you know, the themes in the game and stuff like that. Yeah, Deadpool game is a prime example of video game companies basically not liking what they release and stuff like that. And it's just really disingenuous to, like, then proceed to re-release it and call it a re-release, but you know, for it to not be what it actually is. There's, I'm pretty sure, Dragon Quest. So yeah, Dragon Quest. So yeah, they basically changed how the characters look. They changed the names of the characters, so you no longer have male or female characters. You have body type A and body type B, which, you know, quote-unquote neutral language, which just, you know, that's not the original release. You're just reimagining the game at this point, because yeah, the original release would be you remaking it one-to-one. That's just not the case, because the original Dragon Quest, you're gonna have to get like a ridiculously old console in order to play it if you want to play it, and also most likely it's out of stock in most shops, so you're gonna have to pay a hefty price for an old game like that. So if you want to play it in the modern age, you can't do that without basically handing over a bunch of cash for the console and the game. So if you want to play the original Dragon Quest, you just can't do that. It's just not available. Emulating Japanese games, as I've talked about with Nintendo, is almost impossible, because yeah, cease and desist regarding such games are just so common. You know, personally, lawyers coming up to the emulator's house and basically suing the person. So stuff like that is just makes it really hard to play old games that you might have played when you were little. Yeah, it's just really awkward. I should have probably taken money on this cannon, but whatever. And there's nothing you could really do about it. So let's go to this random event. I'll try to get the elite fight done this round as well. Right, it's holy place, so we could get blessings as well. That's really interesting. What should I get blessings on? I guess the old Forge Vanguard, which is a Dwarf Veterans. They really need these saves because they just die so quickly and they just don't have any good rolls, do they? Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Just get a really good unit of Deep Guard as well. That's, why not? So additional models as well. Very nice. So it's just so nice, isn't it? The explosive shell for the cannon makes it so deadly. Absolutely, yeah, makes every single shot against anything so much more deadlier. So, you know, reduces armor and units and stuff like that. Just absolutely massive. So yeah, just take healing wherever I can, and then take punishment over here on the Deep Guard. Right then, so looks like I have to take yeah, +1 bonus for ranged attacks. That's really nice, especially with the explosive shell. That's really gonna go a long way. Units reroll failed damage saves. Unit reroll ones on ranged attacks. I guess unit rerolls failed damage saves. That's really nice. Just to give it slightly more survivability, since our biggest problem is in fact cannon fire. So we'll see how it works. I mean, I could have gone for the other one. Could I have rerolling ones, and then I could just have buffed cannons from then on. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it probably does, but whatever. So this is the buffed up unit of deep card. This is the new unit of deep card. I like how the new unit is so much larger than the old one, but whatever. I'd put the cannon in the forest, so that it just can make use of the forest benefits. And we're fighting against such a larger unit, I guess. And then luckily they don't have any ranged cannons, they just have these flame cannons, so cool. Gonna pass up turns, see what the enemies do. Okay, they're firing on us, that's understandable. I'm gonna save some of these. Obviously gonna use cannon fire to get rid of the enemy Dwarf Engineer. He should really do quite badly here, yeah, there he goes. To be expected, because yeah, these rolls are just not a joke whatsoever. So this is an elite fight as well, so I kind of expect us to do well over here. So I really just feel that it's always disingenuous whenever game companies and other companies just re-release products and say that they're fixed. I really don't like that. You either re-release the product or you just don't re-release it whatsoever. There's just no in between ground because it's not original, it's not good. Stellar Braid had this problem where the game got quote-unquote fixed for modern audiences as well. It's just so problematic to have gaming companies quote-unquote be fixed, have their products be fixed by a bunch of people sitting in an office in a marketing team saying that this is what the consumers want when they know nothing about the consumers whatsoever. How would they even know anything about the consumers when they've never met them? That's the people making consumer-based decisions. It's just, I really don't like that. Cool, just try to deal some damage to this guy. We'll see how well it works. I'm pretty sure this guy isn't going to be charging us because it's a ranged flying machine. Its priority is just shooting. So I'm pretty sure we should reroll any failed saves. There we go, cool. That's where that comes in handy. That's for sure. It basically allows us to be a lot more out there with the Dwarf Engineer and his flying machine. So yeah, cool. Skip charges. I don't really want to be going into early anyway. So we'll see what way. I guess I could move this guy up slightly, can't I? Cool. Right, so that's flying machine is in range, isn't it? I could obviously turn around and shoot these guys. I'll get rid of this unit over here, which is the one that's most likely to lose. There we go. Very nice. Then I can turn around and just shoot this other guy. A 5+, can I get it to a 4+? No, I can't, but it's okay. Because, yeah. Okay, that didn't go too badly, that's very nice. What else have I got on here? So, yeah, I was thinking about, making some, several daily videos, so, slowly making several content, so, maybe like a single event every single day, just releasing it, maybe like 20-second videos or something like that. So I was thinking about doing that. We'll see if it comes into fruition or not. So it'll be really interesting if it does. Just a really short campaign, but the biggest problem is the fact that Sovel just doesn't have any sort of save slots. That sort of content is going to have to be bulk made, and I really don't like that sort of stuff. It would be really nice to have like Sovel content that is, it was really nice to have multiple saves on Sovel content, just to kind of make multiple campaigns easier to play. But yeah, I don't know if that might happen or if it might not happen. As always, speculations, I guess. I'm gonna do something like this, so I'm gonna turn around, shoot this guy with this ability, so mechanical expertise. So that'll be really nice. So that should make our attacks be more deadly because we're re-rolling ones and a bunch of other stuff. So cool, there we go. I can just turn around and attack this guy. Very nice. In the back and prevent him from attacking the dwarf crossbows. Cool. Right then, and yeah. I guess reroll ones on this deep card unit would also be quite nice, but kind of whatever. It doesn't really matter, they're already quite strong, so I need to make the rest of my army kind of better, because if a single unit gets surrounded, it's still going to lose no matter what, so... yeah, these crossbows are actually stronger than the Dwarf Miners. The only thing that Dwarf Miners have is the +1 power, that's it. That the crossbows don't have, so... Definitely quite scary, isn't it? So cool. Gonna walk to the right and try to save the cannon, maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm gonna pass some turns as well. I'm gonna attack this guy over here. Nice. Just slowly deal with the dwarf berserkers. And what else have I got to talk about here? And yeah, so I wanted to talk about that giant teddy bear that's being sold online. So it's kind of like there's just really giant teddy bear, and it's being sold online. And you basically have to buy the stuffing for it separately, but it's a really interesting concept. Okay, yeah, 2+ saves is just really difficult for the enemies to get through. And yeah, We should get rid of these dwarf biders. They should be routing. Yep. Oh no, they're not. Okay, my bad. I was thinking that they were going to rout, but no, they're not. But yeah, I like that teddy bear, and just that I was wondering if there's any other like large stuffed toys that are being sold on the internet. And especially like the pranks that people pull with the giant teddy bear, where they don't get stuffing, but they like put themselves inside of it. And they basically just sit in a corner and wait for someone to walk by, and then they scare the person. Reminds me a lot of the car seat trend, where like people pretend to be car seats. They go into drive-throughs. It's also kind of really cool. Oh, these deep guard are really strong. So, yeah, there we go. Finally, we fully destroyed this unit. Now, does mean the Dwarf Engineer is going to get charged from behind, which is really awkward. Would have preferred for that not to happen. But now I'm not going to charge these guys in the front, because that's just problematic. Charging them in the front. What else could I do? I could probably... I mean, I don't really want to deal with the cannons, because I'm going to lose a bunch of units trying to slowly make it round to the cannons. So I'd prefer not to make it to the cannons. So, this should technically kill the cannon. Yes, there we go. Yeah. Wow, that's so good. That's absolutely massive. I'm just going to move back down slightly, and then I'm going to basically keep the berserkers at range, and I'm going to kite them, because there's no reason for me to go into melee, and I don't really believe that my own, unit over there, my Dwarf Engineer, is going to do too well. Cool, and yeah, wow. We're just absolutely destroying the units. I feel like if I rout this unit over here, yeah, good. I prefer Dwarf Engineer to just rout rather than just stay in a really unfavourable position. Right then, just this singular unit left to deal with. I'm pretty sure the enemies will just rout once I deal with it. So, wow, very nice. And yeah, what else have I got to talk about here? Apart from pranks and, prank videos where people pretend to be something that they're not, like, there's also that prank video where the person pretends to be like a bush or something, and then when people walk past him on the street, he like jumps out. So yeah, there's like a bunch of videos of him like getting hit by people, because he like jumps out, people just instinctively hit him, which is just really mean on a guy. Like, yeah, just not nice, is it, for people to punch a guy that's pretending to be a bush? Yeah, other pranks like that. It's just really interesting to watch him. Yeah, right then, let's see, what do we want to hear? I guess we want some unit size. That's always nice. More units in a unit makes it more survivable. Increase bundle, yeah, sure, why not? Increase bundle size. This is the stronger unit of Dwarf deep cards, so increasing their unit size is quite nice. Crossbows unit size, these guys unit size. The flying machine, I guess I'll take money on here. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.